everyone, it's Lily. So recently I just did a book review of the Travelling Cat Chronicles, and I have to say I wasn't expecting quite a bit of views, if I'm honest, and I've recently just got a review from someone who likes the book just as much as I did, and I really like connecting with the people through books, through video games as well, and because it's got off to not a hit, but more than my video game streams, I thought I would continue. Now, for the book that I'm going to review it's going to be a little bit different because it's not fiction. Well, it's kind of storytelling, but it's more of a description of things more than the actual storytelling, despite the fact that there are a little bit of storytelling in there, which I'm going to give you a snippet of in a minute. And that is, I don't know if you can see this, it's Welsh Monsters and Mythical Beasts by CCJ Ellis. Now, I absolutely love mythological stuff. I love the mythological legends and stories, but most importantly I do love mythological beasts. And when my boyfriend decided to get this from Kickstarter, because this is one of his favorite artists, I really wanted to give it a try because I also love the artist the minute he introduced me to her at the MCM London Expo, because in the stall I did actually get a drawn picture for CCJ Ellis of Spyro the dragon in a Welsh dragon style, and it had like gems on the floor and everything. I don't know if I got it here or back at home. I think it's back at home, but once I find it, I will definitely show it. But yeah, once we got this, I was really tempted to read it. So inside it is basically descriptions of Welsh monsters and mythical beasts, as it clearly says it on the tin, and along with the beautiful drawings that she has done, and not only telling us what the Welsh names of these creatures, but also how to pronounce these Welsh names of these creatures, which is very useful. Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to describe them. I will open them up. I will open it just to give you a description. So, for example, this. Oh, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. I just got the focus. So in here it says, it gives you the Welsh name and how to pronounce it. So how to pronounce that is Coon and Noon, which is so useful. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So basically it separates the monsters into different categories. You have dragons, you have beasts, you have the fairy folk, and you have the spirits. Now, and believe me, the spirits ones is quite nightmare fuelish, but they're still amazingly beautiful all the same. But the pictures of it gives you the image of the description of the monsters. It's all so beautiful. She did it in both colors. She did it in like sketches as well. A few of them in like doodles. I think in my opinion, it looks like they're a bit of watercolored as well. You get some nicer coloring pencils, like this one, and yeah, they're just incredibly beautiful. So I'm really, really jealous that my boyfriend has got a hold of this and not me. So I thought I'd read it and review it before I need to leave myself Oh yeah, and here's like the sketchy one as well of the cat. Of course I'm going to have to show you this because it's a kitty, but it's mostly focusing on these little creatures. But yeah, what I wanted to do to give you like a little snippet of it is to tell you one of the stories that this book has. I just need to find it. So the story that really got my attention is the story called The Physicians of, and please do forgive me if I do not pronounce that correctly, Midfay? Is it Midfay? Because if it's not, I'm so sorry. The Physicians of Midfay. And I'll read the story out to you. So one tale recounts that during the 12th century near Lanthesant, Carmarthenshire, there lived a widow and her son. Every day the son cared for their herd of cattle on the Black Mountain. One day he came across a beautiful woman sitting by the lake, combing her bright green hair. He was overwhelmed by her beauty and offered her some of his bread. She refused and explained to him that the bread was too tough for her to eat, before wandering back into the lake and disappearing beneath the water surface. Upon returning home, the son told his mother what had happened, and she advised him that he should offer her some bread dough if he should see her again the next day. Sure enough, the beautiful woman was again combing her hair at the side of the lake. This time the young man offered her some of the bread dough, but she refused yet again, saying it was far too soft and obviously uncooked, before disappearing once more beneath the surface. I mean, duh. But that night the young son spent all evening baking the perfect, lightly baked loaf. He took it with him the following day, and this time the woman accepted. He asked her straight away to marry him, and she agreed, but clearly explained that should he ever strike her, she would leave him and he would never see her again. The couple lived happily for many years, living on a farm near the village of Mythfical. Okay, there is a way to say it. Thank you, by the way. But again, if I butchered the way I said the words, please forgive me. Mythfical. Okay. They had the 3 sons together who were all healthy and content. However, his wife's behavior was considered peculiar by the local people, and she was not accustomed to human behaviors and acted strangely at social gatherings. On 2 occasions she started laughing at a funeral, and another time she started to weep uncontrollably at a wedding, which... Can I stop right there and be honest? I thought that was normal for some people, if I'm honest. Like, you do see the mother, like, crying, seeing their child, like, getting married, or the bride and the father, like, crying together as they're walking down the aisle. I thought that was normal, and I wouldn't judge if the guests cry in a wedding because of how beautiful a wedding is, but that's just me. With everyone staring at them, the embarrassed husband struck his wife hard to silence her. Upon being struck, her laughter stopped, and she immediately walked away silently back up into the hills, disappearing beneath the waters of her lake. He never saw her again. Her sons, however, visited the lake on a regular basis, and she would reunite with them as long as the father wasn't present. She taught them about their fairy heritage and the arts of healing. Her sons went on to become some of the greatest doctors in the land and became known as the Physicians of Mythfical. Sorry. And then this is a picture of the water fairy that the son was in love with. Or at least a bit. But yeah, this is like... There is like another story in there as well that represents like a certain represents a certain creature as well. But I thought I'll read one of them so you can get a taste of it. But yeah, this is Welsh monsters and mythical beasts. And the reason why this is interesting is because you always hear like folklore monsters, particularly from the Irish, particularly like Irish folklores and Scottish folklores, and folklores are from other regions as well, but you don't hear much from the Welsh, from Wales, do you? I mean, they are around, it's just that they're not well known. So when I heard that CCJ Ellis has done this, I was super excited and willing to learn more as well. And it's not just this book she's done as well, she's done like another book, and that she has a website as well, which I will definitely show you right now. But as you can see here, she has like an amazing website. She has like the snippets of the pictures that she's done. She also has an Etsy and a Redbubble as well. Unfortunately, her Etsy shop is like closed temporarily due to many orders she's getting, but she's got a Redbubble. So if you go here, you can see that she's done like posters and hardcover journals. There is a bed cover. There is a bed cover. That's a bed cover of a dragon. I want it. I want it. That is so pretty. But yeah, do give it a closer look. This is all so pretty. That's pretty much what I've got. That's pretty much what I can say about it. So do check her out. I personally really love her, and so does my boyfriend. She does do amazing art. She did actually went out and study like she really did like study like lots of mythological stuff, and to get to these and draw these amazing pictures based on what she studied. And yeah, she's just amazing. I really love her, and I hope you really love her too. Unfortunately, you can't get this on Amazon, but I think you can order the book from her website. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I did show you the website. I will link it down below. So if you're interested in this book, do keep an eye out on her website. Yes, it is extremely good. But if you like this review, do leave a like down below. Do comment and say if you're interested. Maybe let me know which books you'd like me to review. There is a book that I want to review later on that I really desperate to finish. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching me, and I will see you later. Bye bye.